Happy Sunday. Let's go to the comments. I am Shango Ray, aka Jakuta, aka Sky God Go, aka Shango Riz. You name it. Let's see who we have here. Prophetess, shout out to you. Aura, the Aqua, that's right. Do not, let's put you on the wall of fame. Do not forget to lick my bottom bitch. The like button. She likes that. Okay, today's show, we are going to do some live psychic readings. I have two free, kind of like full blown readings to give away today. We'll play a little game or something to get that going. That's going to be just in a few minutes, not right now. So, as you know, on Halloween, there's a very, very powerful and special ritual going down. This particular ritual is working with La Santa Muerte, as well as the Baron Samedi, or Bawon Samedi, or Baron Samedi, however you want to pronounce his name. These two fucking galactic forces, if you will, are going to be working on your behalf. Okay. Now, the ritual is actually almost sold out because, like I said, from now on, I think for the group rituals, we're going to have a limited number of seats for several reasons. But there's about 8 slots left. These two are beckoning you to come in. So if you're waiting for that opportunity, you've been waiting for that opportunity, right? You can feel death around the corner, death as far as dying to what you were, because you know what you want to become. This is definitely the ritual for you. We are going to be dealing with your DNA, matter of fact. Okay, that's where your ancestors reside. And that's where the deep, deep, deep changes need to begin. If you want lasting change, that is. If you just want surface changes, then I don't know, you know? But anyways, the title of this video is called The Echo Effect. And I wanted to do this video because whether or not you join this ritual now or not, maybe you're doing your own thing or maybe you're just not doing nothing. The fact of the matter is there are certain things that happen when we go to make a change, when we go to switch timelines, if you want to use a quantum term, right? If you're switching parallel self, you're stepping into another parallel self or whatnot. There's a certain phenomenon called the echo effect. And I'm making this specifically for all the ritual participants, but also just for you. So whether you're on the fence or not, you know, anytime you're making a change, you're going to see this happen. And hopefully with a little bit of forewarning that Papa Shangito is about to lace you with, you won't get vexed, you won't get tripped up. This whole process of real deep change, transformation, this alchemical process, in a lot of ways is very simplistic. What does make it more difficult is our resistance to some of the changes that come. Okay, this ritual right here, this is the off-ramp, right? If you don't like the freeway that you're on right now, your path right now in life, your lot in life right now, this is the off-ramp that you've been waiting for. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. It is. Once you take this off-ramp, there's really no going back. However, you can complicate things and I'm gonna explain exactly what I mean, okay? So with this, hello, sunshine. So with this, anytime you're making a change, right? I don't care if you're in a relationship or maybe you just got out of one and you know that you needed to get out of that. You knew it wasn't conducive for you. Besides losing yourself in the relationship, you also felt like you were dying slowly because you know the restrictions of that particular relationship aren't going to allow you, you wouldn't be able to do and be who you need to be. Okay? Shout out, Brother Davis. It could be a career change. It could be something as simple as a habit change, like maybe you do something a little bit too much, and it's not really that the thing that you're doing is the problem, it's the habit you have with that that has to die, right? That could also be eating, right? That could be, it could be anything. All right. When you go to make any type of change, and when I say significant, significant does not mean grandeur. It doesn't mean grand all the time. The most significant changes are very, very small, or they begin that way. They all begin, think of the change as a seed, right? The biggest tree that you could find, if I told you to go outside and find the biggest tree you could find started with a little seed. Everything of scale starts very, very small. All right. So when you are making a change, because like if you do join this ritual, you're going to find some things happening. Some of these things, some of these things, but a lot of times what we need platform. So let me, can y'all see me and hear me? Because my shit just went out. And then it said like, oh, you're, I don't know what the hell's going on. Somebody must be mad. I must be saying some important shit. Okay, so what I'm seeing from y'all is it keeps cutting out and it was skipping. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now. That's what I'm seeing now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I might just come back on straight through YouTube. Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry for the interruption. Like, this is totally like, it's trying to fuck with my flow, but my flow fucks back. Okay. Can y'all hear me? I seem to be moving around and shit. Come on, twiddle fingers. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. I get a yes from the prophetess. Cool. So, anyways, come back in through YouTube. Like, you know how much work I had to do with this shit? Thumbnail, all that, like to go through this fucking thing. Hold on. What's my internet? I'm gonna just, if it keeps going on, if it goes off again, then I'm just gonna like cut it. All right, but can y'all see me, hear me, all that stuff like that? Celestial Earth Goddess, I got your yes. Anybody else? I need some more. Come on, let me know. I don't want to waste time. I want this thing fanging. You understand? Okay, cool. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lil Young Grab Bag Jr. All right, look. When you go to make a change, there is something called an echo effect. Some people call it a test, right? A good example of that, it's a test to see if this is truly what you want to do. Are you sure you want to jump onto this timeline? That's essentially what it's like. Let me give you some examples. You leave a relationship, right? You leave a relationship, however it happens, they come back shortly after. You've already decided that it's for the best, right? But now they come back. Baby, please, or whatever. All right. So now you're at a crossroads. Do you keep going forward? I know I've been in this situation a billion times. Because you know what your life is like pretty much with that person, right? And there's this part of you that hungers for the unknown. Like, you know, you want to jump into this unknown life without this person because you feel like this is where you're going to grow. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have a choice. The echo effect is just that. It's like an echo. It's like a reverb of what you just came from, what you just changed from. And you can also look at it as an opportunity to regress. Although if you regress, it's not going to be the same. It's probably going to be worse, so to speak. Okay. You switch jobs or careers, and then the other job or whatever, another job from the old career offers you something, and you're like, man. And even though the path that you chose, you can only see maybe 2-3 steps ahead, right? If it's a staircase, I can only see 2 or 3 steps up, right? If it's a ladder, I can only see 2 or 3 rungs. Other than that, I don't know what else is past that. I kind of pretty much know, though, what that old shit is like. I know what to expect. It's very familiar, right? You're going to have that opportunity to regress, is what I'm saying. Now, along with this, those are just external examples of what can happen, right? Maybe you decide, hey, you know what? For a lot of reasons, I want to change the way I eat. So you start doing really well. Then you have a slip up, right? And you kind of fuck up. After that fuck up, it's not that you fucked up. It's not that you had a slip up, because that is actually going to happen. What matters most is what you do after that. Do you dust yourself off and try again, so to speak, in Aaliyah terms? Or do changes after you make that change? The hardest thing is not what's happening outside. The hardest thing is the emotional friction that happens inside, the internal conflicts. All right. And I'm just trying to put a bug in your ear, because no matter if you join this ritual now, or if you decide to change in whatever way whenever you're going to make a change, because you are going to make a change. Change is the constant. You're constantly changing, and everything else is in a constant state of change. And so when you reach that crossroads, you're going to start to have these emotions. And I'm just telling you, it happens to all of us. This whole alchemical process is simple, although at times it's not easy. And it's not easy because of these emotions. Let me correct myself. It's not easy because of our resistance to whatever these emotions are at whatever time they pop up. And they have the strangest way of popping up at the strangest times. They know just what to say almost, or it's because I think the thoughts start the emotions, right? They're what ignite the emotions, even if it's an unconscious thought, meaning it's like a thought that you don't consciously hear, but you do register it because all of a sudden now you just start feeling something, or you get this weird thought or this weird vision. It could just flash right by you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, DJ. So when that happens, and I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You can bet your bottom dollar it's going to happen. It happens to everybody. All right. When you look at people who've accomplished a lot of things that you look up to, right? When you look at like Steve Jobs or somebody else, I don't know if you look up whoever the fuck it is, right? It's not like they just had an easy peasy road. They had to go through the exact same shit, almost if not worse than you. Now, what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the key to that. It's the ultimate key. You have heard it before, but I'm just going to reiterate it because it's important. And when you are making changes, I think it's also important to kind of look a little bit down the road and anticipate these things, because these are what usually trip people up to go back, put it in reverse to go back to where they were. Okay, so to make it, I just want to simplify it for you. All right. When these things come up, there's like two kinds of consciousness. There is a polarized conscious, which is either masculine or feminine, right? Either you're receptive or you're projecting, right? If you're trying to do affirmations, while you're doing affirmations, you're actually utilizing both of those, because there is a part of you that's taking it in, but then there's the part of you that's projecting it out. Then there's a neutral consciousness. Okay? And this is, I know it's difficult. I know it can be difficult in the moment. It's real easy to hear. It's real easy to be like, oh yeah, like if you're hearing it now and not feeling nothing negative, it's like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But then when it does happen, what most of us are going to do, we're going to either repress or suppress the shit. We want to get away from it because it doesn't feel good at all. You're going to want to shove some shitty food down because that'll give you a little dopamine spike, or you're going to want to scroll, or you're going to want to masturbate, or you're going to want to do something to take your mind off the shit. However, and I'm talking about this happens like in minutes, if not less. If you can just tune into whatever you have to accept it first. That's what I'm saying. Let me just cut to the fucking chase. You have to accept, like, for example, let's say you decide to make a change, and along your road of your new change, this is your new road, your new quantum timeline, right? You hit a little bump. Okay, there's going to be bumps on no matter what fucking road you choose. You understand that, right? So you hit a bump, all of a sudden, maybe that critical voice comes in. See, I told you, you fucking idiot. You should have just stayed where you was at. It's better over there. You know, it reminds me of the lepers in the Bible, how they're just like, nah, you know, one of the lepers is like, I want to see what's over there. And the other ones were like, it's better just to stay here and just die, because at least we know what it is here. You know, it's kind of like one of that situation. But all you really have to do is just accept, get to like a genuine, authentic acceptance. Like, okay, this shit happened. Have you ever noticed how hard that is for you? How difficult that is? Because there's always a swirl of thoughts and emotions, especially if it's something that seems to be a setback, right? It could be somebody canceling out on you at the last minute for an event or a date or a meeting or something like that. It could be anything. Maybe you were planning on, something going through, and your plan was kind of contingent on this thing going through, and it doesn't. All of a sudden, all hell breaks loose between your ears and in your body, right? So if you can just catch yourself, okay? And I'm telling you this because it's going to happen no matter what you do. Hell, it's probably even going to happen if you try and just stay the same too, all right? But if you can just catch yourself before you start freaking and flipping the fuck out, okay? And you can just say, hey, you know what? This is what happened. You can even tell yourself some things like, I'm going to give you my shortcut on all of this stuff that I'm telling you. You can even tell stuff like, well, maybe this is happening for me. Maybe there's some other shit that I don't know, that I'm not aware of in this moment. And this is actually like a great fucking opportunity. But here I am having a tantrum because it didn't go the way I want, how I want, and when I want it. Right? So what you need to do, though, is you just actually need to relax into a place of just acceptance. Like, can you just accept that this is what happened? Maybe you found out somebody was cheating on you. Maybe a relationship broke up. Maybe, it doesn't matter what it is. If it happened, it happened. It happened. Okay. So the first thing, before you can make any changes, before you try any magic, before you do any spells, before you do any law of attraction shit, the first thing you need to do is just to get to a place of acceptance, which is neutral. You're not pushing for it. You're not pushing against it. It's just like, yo, this happened. Okay. If you want to take it a step further, this is where a lot of people don't like to do, but maybe you are the exception. You could just sit for I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, whatever you're feeling will dissipate. And if you just want to sit there, I like to sit sometimes. If something's really vexing me, I will sit there for about maybe 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, but I just breathe. And what I do is I mentally scan my body. And I scan my body for fuck, where is this feeling at? Right? Usually it's somewhere in here. Sometimes it's up here, it could be wherever, right? But all I do is I just fucking watch the feeling. I'm not watching the feeling. Meanwhile, thinking that fucking shit shouldn't have happened or anything like that. I'm not doing all that chitter chatter bullshit. I'm not even fucking with that. All I'm doing is just scanning my body. Where do I feel these sensations? Because emotions are sensations, right? Feelings are like hunger almost is not a physical sensation. It's a translation of something else. Versus if I cut your arm or I stab you, that's a physical sensation, right? Ladies, if I fucking if I glide my hand over the back of your neck and I kind of rub the back of your neck, that's a physical sensation, right? Hunger is not. And so same thing with these emotions, anger, sadness, anxiety, if you want to call it that. I don't know if anxiety is actually a feeling. They're all processes, though. You have to do something in order for them to exist. They don't just exist by themselves. So, hey, Wise Fox, Biker Shorts. So that's just what I do, right? But a shortcut that I have, and like I said, because I've been practicing this, it just makes it so much easier. It's like a shortcut. It's like a desktop icon. I don't have to go into my computer under programs, then click on programs, then find the program I want. No, it's right there on my fucking desktop, right? And that is this. I just simply say to myself a few times, to my divinity, to my higher self, I just say, you know what? I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but you know what? I trust you. And that in and of itself allows me to just, and you've heard me say this before, but I'm bringing it up in this context because this is mainly how I use it, right? Because we're all subject to the stresses of life. We're all subject to things happening. If you have kids, especially kids that are adults, or teenagers and all this shit, it's not just you. So when I say I trust you, it just allows me, it's like if my fists are ball tight, it allows me just to release whatever the fuck I might have been resisting or fighting. Or an example of fighting is this shouldn't have happened. Should and shouldn't are words that indicate that you are fighting something or resisting something or, suppressing something or whatever. Because should and shouldn't are what isn't right now. And if you want to deal with your supreme point of power is really right now. It's right now, right here, right now, right? So yes, you should, Wise Fox. You are. I officially changed your name to Biker Shorts. So, anyways, but like I said, I do a lot of this. Sometimes I don't sit there and scan my body and stuff like that. I'll just say, you know what? I trust you. I have enough experiences with my inner daemon. Okay, some of you might call it higher self, whatever. Um, that motherfucker's bona fide. He's fucking bona fide. Never does he fail me. He always comes through. He has never failed me. And so, yeah, I go through things in life too, just like you, right? But when I find myself getting vexed and shit like that, that's a simple way to accept whatever's going on, because now that I'm neutral, now I can decide where I want to shoot this juju. You know what I'm saying? Now I can decide how I want to proceed from here. It's nothing wrong with being proactive, but if you're going to be proactive at the wrong time, you're going to find either diminishing returns or you are going to accentuate the negative effect that you're trying to get away from. A good example of that is trying to affirm shit when when you're feeling like shit, right? Or when you're angry, or if you're scared, whether you're going to have the rent or not, stuff like that. That's the wrong time to do that. You want to get neutral first, then you can go and do that. Then it'll also work a lot better. So, just to recap, whenever you make a change, and especially for those of you who join the Veil ritual starring La Santa Muerte and the Baron, you are going to, the essence of this whole thing is death. Old shit is going to die, one by one or in clusters or something, okay? But you are also at the same time going through this process of resurrection. You can't separate. Death and resurrection are like this. You cannot have one without the other. As something is dying, something is being reborn, something is being, if you want to say resurrected or whatever, but life is coming out of that death. That's always the way it is. It's inseparable. So when you are going through that process, I'm just giving you a little bit of game to make. It doesn't have to be like so arduous. It doesn't have to be so hard. My first dark night of the soul was not like my third dark night of the soul. I've had 3 of them so far. And the third one, I'm not going to say it was easy, right? As far as just emotionally, it was taxing because there was a lot of heavy emotions on my third one. But I just was like letting it do what it needed to do. Versus the first time I was going through it, I didn't know what the hell was happening to me. Thoughts of, suicide and all that shit like that. Like, I mean, it got bad. And at the same time, I'm also like resisting a lot of the shit I'm feeling. I'm not, I was very isolated at that time. So it's not like I had people in my life that I could speak to who would even understand what the fuck I'm talking about, you know? So I'm trying to give you some game. I don't know where you're at in your journey, in your path here, but trust and believe there's going to be bumps in the road. I believe they're for the good. I'm declaring that they're for the good. They are there for your benefit. They are opportunities for you. Okay. Of course, you have the opportunity or the option to see it however you want. So it doesn't have to be this big fucking, it doesn't have to be as hard as we make it for ourselves. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to make it smoother, whatever the transition is, when shit comes up, if you can just get into the habit, the quicker you can accept it. And I mean, really, I don't mean trying to fake the funk now. I used to do that shit. Okay, I accept it. I accept it. And I'm just saying that so that way, hopefully, something will manifest outside of me, right? That's still resistance. I'm still resisting because when you authentically like accept the shit, it doesn't matter what happens out there. It's just like, look, this is what it is. This is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to do my best, you know? So that's the tip for you. I would suggest any and everybody practice either some form or make up your own form, or you can use my form of it, of just that you look yourself in the mirror or you just tell yourself, you're speaking to your divinity, not to your ego. And you're just telling that motherfucker how much you trust him or her or whatever. Okay. That takes a whole lot of pressure out of your teapot. All right. And like I said, change is going to happen. And when you start, especially when you start dealing with these darker arts and shit, like they bring a lot of shit. They bring the impurities and the weaknesses out of you because they're purging it out of you too. So the whole process can be a lot smoother or it can be very traumatic and rough. It's all going to depend on how you respond to shit in real time when it comes up. Because like I said, you could bet your sweet cheeks shit's going to come up because it is. It's called life. Now, do we have any questions and concerns with what I just said? My little sermon on your mom. Questions? Y'all don't all speak at once now. Is my chat stuck or what? Huh? All right, well, I don't see no questions, so obviously y'all must have really got it then. That's good. All right. So I'm afraid to ask anything. I'm so sick of rough patches. You brought something up. I'm going to use you as my guinea pig, Ara. Congrats. Congratulations. What I'm telling you, I'm going to direct this to you personally, Ara. Okay? Please listen carefully. With this, with this, right? When you suppress or repress or resist, you are making literally, it's like if you're in the kitchen and you baking shit up, you are literally baking up more rough patches. And I'm not saying this like blame yourself. I'm saying become aware of what the fuck you are doing. Because that's what you are doing. That's what I do when I do that shit, especially when you do it on a more habitual tip. You understand? CC. Yeah, but that is why I'm telling you this. Because now there may be other factors that I don't want to generalize, right? I don't want to simplify, too simplify it, but that's a big one though. I promise you that. That's a big one. Yeah, I gotta drop it, brother Davis. I gotta fucking drop it on them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just drop it on them. You're moving in with your friend. Okay. All right. So yeah. Is there any questions? But I appreciate even just your comment on that, R, because all of us do that. Every single one of us does it. The only difference between me to you to whoever else is degrees. The degrees in which we do the shit. Some do it a whole lot. Others are getting the hang of this shit more and more. And we're like, hey, I'm starting to see a correlation here. This is how I'm creating more obstacles and what I define as roadblocks. I'm literally like creating it and then like throwing it right in front of me on my timeline. And that's what I'm doing. You know? Uh, yeah, I'm sorting my thoughts. I feel beat the fuck up from life 3 weeks straight. I don't know exactly what that means. When you say 3 weeks straight, I don't know what that means, but it doesn't. The contents of whatever's going on is in this case in your inner world are like secondary or they're not as important as to what you are doing, if that makes any sense. What's up, Nitsuj? How you doing, brother? But yeah, so that's. Is there any other questions though about this lecture that I just dropped? I mean, we've all heard something kind of similar along these lines, though. You know, hey, that's actually a good thing. DJ says, "Have you tried a cleansing?" I'm sure this is. I'm sure you're talking to Aura, but yeah, I don't want to stick too much on one thing or one person. But yeah, so you might want to try that. I don't know. Maybe she has tried it. I don't know. That's almost like a failsafe I noticed too. Like if shit's just really funky, besides whatever I'm doing, it's like I have an internal like alarm clock. Like it's like an oil light, but like of the spirit. It's like you need to wash your spiritual ass. You know, you need to wash your spiritual. You can. I don't know. I don't know about you. I don't know about y'all, but I can feel it. I can just feel it. Like my physical self is cleaner than the board of health, you know. But when my when I'm like my etheric bodies and shit are not as cleanly as they should be, yeah, I can feel that shit. It's a different. It's almost not even a feeling. It's kind of like it's this other type of sensation. But I can, yes, it's that time. That's why I just make it a routine, like once or twice a month, a heavy duty one and then a lighter one, a bigger production one or just more, intense. And then, but I have to because of my occupation and the nature of my occupation and stuff. So my work, yeah. So because my shit builds up quick. All right, my shit builds up real quick. Any spiritual worker knows that shit. If you're like a Reiki person or whatever, and you got like hella clients and shit, you gonna know that shit. I'm native and live that life. I just had my. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, as I mentioned before it gets too late, um, we had an anonymous donor. He might be watching at some point in time, and he actually bought 4 readings for people. Right. So, what I'm going to do for this one, we're going to play a game of guess the card. Okay. And if you guess the card, you get the reading. So as opposed to me just looking through the comments and stuff, I figure we make it a little bit fun. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. And he was going to drop another one. But yeah, he's a giving lad. You know what I'm saying? I told him stay in that energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that energy. There's like a for those who really are like cheerful givers, there is like you end up getting like this, it's almost like a hedge of protection in a way. You know what I'm saying? In a way. To whereas like something always comes through for you. That's another way that you make your own luck. So Cyprian, I'm gonna use San Cyprian's deck. Yeah. I'm gonna use San Cyprian's deck. Okay, so in a moment, I'm gonna choose a card right here in front of you. I'm not gonna move it. And y'all gotta guess what the card is. These are playing cards, so don't guess some tarot fucking card like an idiot. Okay? You got to guess the card. You got to guess the suit, and you got to guess the number or whatever it is. If it's a king, queen, jack, whatever. Yeah, for real. He's a very he's a giving person. I told him stay in that energy, man. I mean, besides the fact that it feels good to the giver, you know what I'm saying? Like those of us who are givers, like it feels good to give. That's why you give, really. Hold on, Ara. Shit. God damn it. Fuck. You hear me shuffling, god damn it. Shit. um, yeah, so just a second. I'm gonna make you wait a second, all right? Daddy's taking his time. He's taking his time. You know, actually, no. Stop. Stop the press. Stop the press. We're not doing that yet. I'm going to do just a few, like 3 cards of the day. So it's a little warm up. If you'd like a card of the day, just put a hand emoji in the chat. I'm going to look at the bottom of the chat, but as slow as it seems to be going right now, like, I don't know. But it's my little warm up. It's my warm up. Okay, so you can just put a little hand emoji there. CC Ryder, you are the one. What is hand pink waving hand? What the fuck is that? I don't understand what the fuck that is. Yes, you gotta put the prophetess up here in the wall of fame. They seem to gotten the hang of it, so like I'm not gonna be too. Come on now. God damn it, StreamYard. StreamYard's so fucking slow, but like just so slow. Examples of hands. Okay. Doesn't matter if they're yellow or brown. Okay. Just as long as it's a fucking hand. A palm with phalanges on it. Okay. So I'm gonna do CC Writer first, and then I'll just go to the bottom of the chat. Is hand pink wavy? Why has it got to be pink, yo? How come you can't say like hand brown waving? Like, what the fuck is up with that? I don't know what that is. You internet kids. It's an emoji, but we see it only. We see it. You only see. Oh, okay. Shit, no wonder. I'm like, what the fuck is that? God damn it. What is it you kids is doing? It's okay, mama. Shit. Monica, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I even got Nicholas Davis with that. I was like, what the fuck is that, yo? Okay. So, CC Ryder, you ready? What is the message? Through a card. CC Ryder. I don't know why I can't see it. It must be this this platform that does that. It probably doesn't come through like if I just went straight through Facebook. I mean, excuse me, YouTube. The reason why I use this fucking shitty platform, it allows me to broadcast on both simultaneously. If I go through YouTube, it's just YouTube. You figure deal me? So that's the problem. So it's kind of like I gotta put up with the shit. It's kind of like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like there's pluses to it, but I gotta put up with some of the minuses. I gotta put it on the scale and shit, you know. Do the pluses outweigh the minuses with this bitch? You know. Yeah. You said something about moving or some shit, right? This is also a card of moving. This is actually going to be a positive change for you. I think this, what I'm getting, what they're telling me, like an applause, you know, like a little soundbite of applause, like yeah, like okay, so that's what it is for you. All right. So in a way, you can kind of consider this like a confirmation too. You know, clowning on my fucking computer, and it's the platform. It's StreamYard. Although this computer does have a lot, it gives me a lot of material to clown it for. But yes, 5 of diamonds. It's also going to change your financial situation too. There's going to be financial opportunities arising, springing forth from this change, from this move. Okay. Yes, I'm moving with my friend. It's a man, but we're not in a relationship. Well, there's going to be opportunities. I'm not saying from this, from him, okay, but because you're going to be somewhere else and interacting with others, and it's going to, you're changing timelines, okay? So yeah, got you a sugar daddy, CC. Keep it that way. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, yeah, don't complicate your shit. What's going on, PG? Next, who do we have? Let's see some hand emojis. I always just go to the bottom of the chat. I don't scroll back. Monica, I think you the one. Monica, I seen you. You popped up. You're who I seen. So we're going in on Monica. All right. Let me just do a reset shuffle. Okay. What's the message from Monica? Let's put you up on the wall of fame, Monica. Sometimes when I can see your face, it helps me to tap into you. And what a lovely face. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, for real. I would if I could. Shit. Y'all see that? Monica kind of like, she's stunning out here. Shit. I'm not mad. Goddamn, shit. All right, Monica, what is your card? What is the message for Monica? What's the message for Monica? All right. Just a second, Monica. This is a tricky card. You got a tricky card. And sometimes it's both. You know, every card has its one side and then it has its other side, right? So we want to just make sure that I'm giving you the most pertinent information that I can off this card. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Right now, you are in a season of promotion. I don't know if it feels like you're kind of entering the season. To me, honestly, that's what this card is feeling like. But promotion in work or career. All right. Maybe even some physical. When I say taking things physically, I don't know. I kind of see you either. I don't know if you're gonna, I don't know, change dietary type of change or some type of physical regimen or something like that, or you look like you already do that, but you know what I'm saying. Even if you are already doing it, as you know, like we like to level up, so there's like a leveling up happening right here. More importantly, I would say is on your spiritual path, right? I see definitely like a form of promotion. Now, when I say a form of promotion, it's like the same things that may have tripped you up a couple months ago, all through last year, whatever, or that you have struggled with or challenged with. Like obviously you passed. You get to go to you're going from junior high to high school now, or from high school to college now. So it's one of those things. Do not be surprised though if something is also just abruptly cut off. I feel like your ancestors do not play, man. I've seen some of them with some sharp objects. So I'm just telling you, like, but it's nothing negative at all that I see. The way I interpret it is not nothing negative. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for you though. Hand emojis. We'll do one more and then we'll give out one of these free readings that our donor has provided us with. You're very welcome, Monica. Little Young Grab Bag Jr. Let's put you up here on the wall of fame. This is also so I know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? So, all right. Okay, Little Young Grab Bag. Let's do a little reset real quick. Okay, what's the message for Little Young Grab Bag Jr.? Let me put my feet flat on the ground. Tell me when to stop. Okay. And I shuffle Well, I can clearly see how you feel fenced in right now. You got some energetic blockages going on right now. Uh, Let me translate that for you too. Energetic blockages are usually emotional blockages. Emotions are energy, right? Energy in motion. That's where we get emotion from. So what I'm seeing here is I get kind of like an impression of what you feel. You feel fenced in. You mentioned a routine in the chat. So I could see how this routine seems like jail bars. All right. So I would say a key to you kind of like getting out of that, all the shit that I just mentioned at the first part of this video is like, that's like a jail key right there to get out of that jail, right? Because it allows you to start making different choices in real time instead of just being stuck on autopilot. Long as you're on autopilot, you're going to be in this jail. What do I mean by autopilot? Autopilot is just like off in your head, thinking the same repetitive thoughts that you've been thinking and shit like that, as opposed to like kind of like, pulling your consciousness or like getting it set, like just becoming aware of like right now, right? Because right now is the only time that you can do anything. You can't do it in the future. You can't do it in the past. You can only do it right now. So I don't know exactly. Let me see here. There's some shit going on with your parents or a parent also, which is kind of like contributing to that. Thank you. Did you have like, I feel like you had one of your parents is like very critical or something like that. So sometimes when we have critical parents and stuff like that, their criticisms and, a lot of times we criticize ourselves in their voice. All right. So I would start there, but you got to like start, to get out of autopilot. It's at first because we're so habituated into the things, our little routines and things like that. Another thing you can do that's simple is also just like switching up routines. As hard as or challenging as that may feel at the very, very beginning, but it also kind of helps to break up certain mental inertia, or certain, stuck points and stuff. DJ, yeah, I'll do you, DJ, and then we'll do the free reading. Let's put DJ up here. But that is what I have for you, little young crab bag junior. I like that. That's so fucking sexy, DJ. You are looking sexy as fuck today. All right. You see that? Just a couple stacks. You know what I'm saying? Shit. How you not gonna like that? All right. Do another reset. Okay, wait. One last thing, little grab bag. If you do see this, I don't know if you're still here or not. But where are you going? Like, what is like your objectives or one of your objectives? And I say that because sometimes to get out of our inertia, if we have like something on our GPS that we want to head towards, and it'll often like show us, oh, this is what some of the problems is right here, or this is what, because other shit's going to come up. But if you don't have like no objectives, no intention, nothing that you're like doing with yourself, it makes it even a lot harder. So I just want to throw that in there. Let me see here. DJ. Did you hear that? I don't know if he's still here or not, but DJ. Okay. What's the card for DJ? What is the card for DJ? DJ. DJ. Talk to me, DJ. Let me see. Interesting. Okay, cool. Two things, DJ. I'm being told to say something about it's either a legal situation or a situation with the law. Those can be two different things, obviously, as you know, but I'm sensing some type of a situation, either it's some type of legal situation or a situation with the law, which will then turn into a legal situation, you know. But I'm feeling that if or when or, you know, this is happening right now, I also feel there's a man attached to this that you're going to need to, you know, keep your eye on. If not, maybe do something about, but definitely you want to kind of like stay away from this person or whatever. But I don't know if it's, I'm also seeing a man popping up. The man part is not so positive. Okay. I feel like this dude could be very methodic. Um, like he could be the kind of like maybe take a year to get some get back, right? When after you've done forgot about things or think shit sweet. I don't know who this guy is or for what, but there is definitely a guy. Um, Dude almost seems like sociopathic to me. Okay. Yeah, let's see, because Papa Shongito is that nigga, man. Okay, so look, yeah, yeah, you definitely do. I would, if I was you, of course, I hope you're taking some magical means. I hope you're taking some magical means. Spirit doesn't make mistakes now, okay, DJ? But yeah, I saw the legal. I seen like police lights, and then but I seen like believe it or not, that part felt actually more positive. Like you would have a victory in that. But then they were like, yeah, but, and then I see this guy, right, and he's like in the shadows, like as if he's waiting for you, like around some corner or some shit. Okay, so that's what I was telling you. Yeah, be very careful, be very cautious. You really need to watch how you move too. You know, watch how you move in these streets. Don't be out here lacking. Don't be out here lacking. You may even want to get yourself like some mace or some shit like that, something you can legally carry that you won't get in trouble for having. A knife that's the legal size for whatever state you're in case you gotta like, you know, stick somebody or whatever. But I think you know what you need to do. Okay. This is what she said, ladies and gentlemen. You want to see for yourself? I'm not making this shit up. I'm just giving you the mess. You know, this is what we do here. Okay. But yes, I stay with my mace. Okay. Oh shit. I brought up Mason. She's talking about look. I'm always bewildered. I'm always like in amazement myself. Yeah. I stayed with my mace and I sprayed him. Yeah. He's not gone. He's not gone. He's not gone. He's very he's plotting. Okay. So please be careful. You know, fortify, protection, all of that stuff. Keep that shit on high right now. Okay. Hornet spray. All right. You crazy, bro. Okay. Every time a car rolls up, my heart drops. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I do feel, all in all, let me just tell you this. I feel you're going to be on the victorious side of this situation, meaning it's going to work out in your favor. But having said that, I got to tell you that the reason I know now that this shit is actually coming through for you is because things are going to come to an head, but it's like it's going to be at a time when you least expect it. You know, that's how this guy moves. All right, so what we're going to do now, but I thank you. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to do a full-blown reading, okay? And we're going to play Guess the Card. So whoever guesses the card, and I'm going to use my St. Cyprian deck for this. Whoever guesses the card, you're going to win a complete question. Usually, oh, no, it's on the banners, I think. But now is your time also too. Look, don't be a cheapskate. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. You see that shit scrolling underneath me? This is how you can just bump yourself up. You don't got to worry about trying to win a personalized psychic question right now. You can just do that, right? PayPal.me/Shango Ray, and let me know if you, and when you donate, let me know in the chat so I can, check the phone, because I don't want to just keep checking the phone. So let me know, hey, check your app or check your phone, and I'll do that for you. And I'll take the little red velvet rope and pull that shit back and be like, come on into the VIP section. All right. Let's go back to the commentos. I'm going to need to be in the comments. Yeah, he would. Yes, DJ. Like, you need everything you can right now in your favor. You need everything you can right now in your favor. This is not the time to, slip or slack. Do what you can in the physical, but yeah, it's time to really tap in. All right, so I'm gonna choose. God damn it! I'm gonna choose a playing card, and whoever guesses the playing card wins the question. Okay, you're gonna win that question. You're gonna win the question. Saint Cyprian, lace me with something. Okay, here's the card. So I'm going to be watching the chat, right? And whoever gets it, I'm looking at it right now. So you can begin now guessing the card, people. I know there's a little bit of a lag. First off, we have CC Ryder with 2 of diamonds. No, it's not a 2 of diamonds. I was going to tell you the suit just to make it a little easier for y'all. Monica says Queen of Hearts. Unfortunately, it's not. We have little young gun crap bag with 10 of Hearts. Oh, shit. Jack of Diamonds. See, I haven't moved the card, right? Look. Jack of Diamonds. I already be winning this shit on here. She do. So congratulations to Aura the Aqua. She's our Helen Hunt here. You know who Helen Hunt is? I'm sure you maybe seen the commercial with her or maybe seen a video on her, but she's this woman who's like won the lottery like so many fucking times and won like so many sweepstakes. So now she's like, there's like a course with her, like some type of law of attraction shit. Yeah. That was fast. That was fast. All right. So Aura, you are our winner for this particular question, this giveaway. So why don't you go ahead and tell me your question? You got that? Yeah, Prophet is on mine. Well, now they're utilizing it on Mind Valley, but I've been seeing her shit before that dude started like trying to pitch and sell that stuff. Yeah, apparently you can, Aura. Apparently you can. So why don't you hit me off with that question? You know what? I just thought about that. Maybe the reflection was in my glasses. Oh shit. You fucking card counter you? No. You won it though. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Maybe she like zoomed in. It's like, oh, that's a Jack of Diamond. I got it. I don't know. Yes, it does, Phyllis. PG says this helps our intuition. I say, yeah, it does. It's good practice. It's good practice. Come on with it, R. What you got? All right. Put your question up. For full blown questions, you know what I have you do, R. I have you approach the Shangorian altar. There's pillows strewn about, right? Very comfortable pillows for your knees. Check that later. She said head tapping. All right. So will Declan be moving in Eve my with woman? What's up with the spelling, baby? Shit. Will decline or decline be moving in with my within the 6 month period? Thank you so much because this shit was bad. All right. And you know what though, man? I be getting so pissed because I be doing my posts and shit, and then I'll see like, oh fuck, I misspelled this, I did this, like, and I'd be like, these fucking sausage fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my texting has gotten worse. Okay, so the question here, as you are now kneeling on the most comfortable pillows of any altar anywhere, will Devin be moving in within 6 months? Okay, you know the get down, you know the drilly. Okay, just relax your gaze onto this eye. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. That's right. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and release that. And you're releasing all tension. You're relaxing right now, and your mind is opening for whatever message needs to come through for you right here, right now. Thank you. And it is so. My keyboard is tiny as fuck. Hey, I can't blame it on that. But I mean, what do you got, a fucking BlackBerry or some shit? All right. Let me concentrate on your question. And then I'll continue to roast you. Okay? How's that sound? Hmm. Yeah. All right. The cards have been sealed. I shall now split them. See what we're talking about. If this is who I think it is, oh my God, slow the fuck down. Slow down. Why would you do that? But I don't want to say anything. Hold on. I'm gonna give you 7 cards. Hmm. You know what? You know I gotta shoot from the hip, don't you? Right? Okay. Yes, it is the moment of truth, right? Hmm. Just scanning and gazing just a little bit more. That's all. All right. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. Yes. Yes, he is. Uh, I've debated like, do I want to keep showing people their cards, like maybe just flash them or whatever, but I will for you. Because sometimes I'll just be like, what really counts is like the message, right? I can also tell you other things. Another thing I'm seeing here, and to me, this feels more on your side though, Mama, is emotional baggage. I think you've been, I think this whole situation has like, kind of stirred up the pot to where it's like the soot's kind of like not soot. What do you call that shit from the water? Like, saying, but like the shit from the bottom is kind of like coming up and it has made the water kind of murky at times. Okay, yeah. So this is why I was telling you that, because I this card right here is really this card is really talking to me. All right, really, really talking to me. But yeah, this is both a choice, obviously, for both of you. I see the leap of faith. One thing that I do see after this happens, okay, because it's going to happen. All right. Obviously, you have free will. I do feel that either something may happen between you two as far as just like an argument or a disagreement. I don't know. I could tell you probably get your mouth could probably do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I'm saying in an argument, right? But the reason I'm saying all this to you is there's an issue of like forgiveness, right? So it's either this or you're going to find now that you're living with this guy, because that's when you see everything, right? That there has been some shit from his past that is of an emotional nature, and it's coming up because it's going to affect you in your relationship. I'm not saying it's all that, we all have shit, but there was like a reluctance to let something go, right? A reluctance to forgive. So I feel like this guy got done wrong or some shit. So until he's and him being in a relationship with you and then now living with you, here's the leap of faith. Okay. But yeah, just to paraphrase for you, girl, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you, mamita. You're gonna be shacking up. Yep, you're gonna be shacking up. But yeah, I mean, nothing is perfect. You find out everyone finds out each other's shit, right? Especially when you move in together. It's never just like that I know of, anyways. It's never just like there's always something, even if it's minor. I'm not saying this is like super major. I'm just saying it's going to be a thing, though. It's like something's going to be brought up. Thank you. Oh, it's coming through. Sometimes they just bzz, 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 right. Believe it or not, some insecurities like on his side. Like he may even get clingy with you. It's like, goddamn, nigga, I live with you. Shit. You know what I mean? But yeah. Ultra instinct. You find out. See, yeah, I got to put you up on the wall of fame, Ultra, because you're absolutely right. My mom always said that. You don't know somebody until you live with them. And I would even go to argue. Sometimes, depending on the situation, you don't even know then. Because how many times we heard of like a situation where it's like, man, we've been married for 20 years, got 5 kids. I didn't know this motherfucker had another family across town, had this whole other life and shit, you know. But whatever. But yeah, you find out everything. But I mean, that could be a great thing too. That could be a good thing. All right. I'm also sensing too, though, that you may have a penchant for taking him for granted, Aura, because he's just always there now. Like kind of like the chase and the whole little game of things is nigh. It's no more, you know. So now it's just like you still want to care for, obviously, or love him or whatever it is that you feel for him. But sometimes, you know, you women got to be kept on your toes. That's just how it goes. All right, y'all got to be kept on your toes, plain and simple. And you know what I mean. He's a legit emotionally. Oh, see, let's get a little confirmation here for the papa. Okay, yeah, see what I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's a legit emotionally damaged man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He got bread though. He was the king of diamonds in this shit. He got bread though. You know. Mm-hmm. All right. Now I'm just in case somebody didn't follow directions. You told me 3 years ago my ex was a narcissist and she was gonna try and come back, and she started trying that ish back in April of this year. And I know it's late, but hey, well, I appreciate it. You deserve to be on anytime when you all give me some updates and shit. Like I love to hear the updates. I really do. You know, I find them fascinating and I appreciate them. Put this up here. Mm-hmm. Uh-uh. Oh, Monica, you such a doll. Oh, wait. Okay. Did you? I got you, Monica. Monica's a VIPer. She's now officially a VIPer. Okay. So let me take the velvet rope and say, come on back here, baby. Come on back here. Let's see what you need. Let's get you what you need. All right. Let me put this up here. Any comments here on Facebook? It's funny because I never see like the fake psychic scammers come on here. Uh, Only after, because they don't show up here. Thank you, PG. I kind of stopped coming to the channel. Hey, you know, it happens, man. You know. Oh, right on. Hey, well, appreciate your return, even if it's brief. You know, I know we all got places to go. You know, things to do. So, Miss Monica, lace me with your question. Yeah, Aura. What did you do to this man? Take your ass to bed. Aura done whooped it on him. She did a rain dance on it. Okay. Oh, you going to? I'm moving to Phoenix too. I'm not gonna say exactly when, but yeah, I'm moving to fucking Phoenix too. Get the hell out of town. I think you should just come to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Shit, no. All right. So let me reset the cards here. Why my employer want me to remain in Washington? or will they allow me to relocate? That's kind of a two-part question, Monica. What's more important to you? The why they want you to remain in Washington, or will they allow you to relocate? What's more pressing to you? I got you, prophetess. I just happened to look too and I seen it, Monica. Yeah, we know about your demon time, Aura. Allow. Okay. Got you. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. All right, so let me just do another reset. Okay. Monica, would you please approach the Shangorian altar? Make use of all these cushions here for them pretty knees of yours. Okay. And now, when you're ready, just relax your gaze on this eye and just take a nice, relaxing, deep breath in, holding it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and release, releasing all the stress and tension, and also opening your mind for whatever message needs to come through for you right now. Thank you. And it's done. Okay. Let's get to the heart of the matter here. Okay, I'm going to just concentrate on your question for a second. God damn, my stomach's rumbling. Shit. Time to eat. All factors known and unknown. I'll do a cup to radish. You actually got a really good reading here, Monica. Really good reading. I'll tell you the answer just off the top. I know presentation. Sometimes I like to tease you. Sometimes I like to, build it up. Other times, I just like to get to it. And then I'll backtrack a little bit. Okay. So initially, yeah, they're going to let you, you're going to be allowed to relocate to Phoenix. All right. Now, let me tell you some of the other things that I'm seeing here that's kind of like stuck out to me more. Also, things are going to be steadying right now, like really steady for you. Like as far as just if things is going decent now, they're going to continue to go decent. So you don't have to worry about anything. I did see like worry was like a big thing here for you. Let me see. Yeah, worry was like really. You were really. This almost feels like anxiety a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna just briefly gloss over the cards here. This is really nothing, like Four of Diamonds. This is also you deciding what it is that you want. What do you really want and why? Then there's the Nine of Hearts, which is not reversed. Okay, this is like a a heart's desire fulfilled. And I think this new start, or I don't know if you lived in Phoenix before, or if it's like, but even if you have and you moved away, moving back is a new start, right? So this is going to happen. Here's the worry: a little bit of mental overwhelm. You're pretty good at it. Now, here's the Six of Spades that I was talking about. This right here is kind of like, I want you to look at this card too, is kind of like, um, whatever happens, whatever happens, you're going to be fine. Okay. This Six of Spades is another card that, like, this is what I like to say. This is the example, right? So cancel clear it from actually happening, right? But let's say like your car breaks down or something, you're like, oh shit. Next thing you know, like in the next day, you get some type of refund in the mail or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That you totally did not expect, but it offsets whatever negative thing. So anything that may arise that appears positive, excuse me, negative, all right, it's going to be offset by something positive. So that's this whole balance thing. That's six is also a number of balance too. But you got like a lot of I look at it kind of like good karma in a way too, like good juju. All right. Now here's the Four of Clubs. To me, this is speaking about peace of mind. Your peace of mind is going to expand from here. Of course, there's things you got to do to influence that. It's not just going to happen. You ladies, y'all got chaotic minds. Y'all are chaos beings, but that's why I love you. So look at this. Oh, and financially, this shit's gonna, yeah, finance. You're going to another like tax bracket. It's going to be, uh, it's going to be ripe with opportunities for you. Ten of Diamonds. I mean, there's almost no better money card than a Ten of Diamonds. This is on the other side of the move, but this is also telling you, yes, it's going to happen. The new home is going to feel like home, baby. Okay, it's going to feel like home, and that's one of the most important things is your home, because your home, your home like rejuvenates you. It like, that's your anchor, so all over the place. Yeah, well, don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sweat it. But yeah, you are going to be allowed. I don't care what it looks like now. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be allowed to relocate. You're going to get your way. Okay. Shout out DV. Yeah, you got one coming. Stay the course. Phyllis, us men think differently than you women. Now, true, all of us men, we don't all think exactly the same, but in certain ways we do. There's a lot of similarities, right? I guess it depends on the man, though. But you're absolutely very welcome. Thank you so much, Monica. I appreciate you. We got about 10 more minutes here, people. So if you like your own question, follow this scrolling ticker thing going by. This is the road to the riches for you, okay? It's the road to the riches. This is the fucking yellow brick road. Because I'm yellow. Well, I'm more gold, but yeah, gold, yellow. Hey, shit, potato, potato. Follow it. Oh, that's right. Okay. And while we're doing that, this is our resident prophetess, so I always, if she needs a question answered, I have absolutely no problem doing that. Prophetess, let me do a reset. Just making sure nobody else did it. Also, fucking A, boy. All right. Ready, prophetess? You already know what to do. Approach the Shangorian altar, would you? Would you? Could you? All right. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and just gaze at the eye. Relax gaze. You don't have to like burn it with a laser beam, but just go ahead and just gaze at the eye. Take a nice, slow, relaxed, deep breath. And just go ahead and hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and release it. Let that shit go. Releasing all stress and tension. Opening your mind to whatever message needs to come through for you in regards to this motherfucker named Charles. Okay. I'm going to just focus on your question. Almost. All facts, no cap. Thank you. All right, ready? Seven cards for you, prophetess. Last card, prophetess. It's kind of like a tie here. Is Charles an air sign? I'm going to just say this, prophetess. I would say yes. It's not like a resounding, like, oh, fuck yeah. It's not like that. At least that's kind of not what the cards are saying, but he said, yes, he is. He doesn't happen to be a Gemini, is he? Even if he's not, I could just tell he's fucking childish, like, or he's like immature, you know? I feel like this guy is like really negative, or he has like a negative, pessimistic kind of side to it. But something came to me as far as just please do watch what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with this guy or not doing with this guy, but watch what you let him know and what you tell him, and even if you ain't telling him, what you discuss around him. That's one of the major things right now kind of coming through. I don't want to say cock blocked, but in some ways it's like I'm well, for what I'm getting here, he has kind of like interfered or like threw some kind of a monkey wrench into other things before. And you may not have, you probably didn't even know that it was him or because of what he might have said or did, but he was like behind that. I'm just his friend, but it seems like he's being weird. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. What is this about? Hold on a second. Hmm. What is this about? Have you recently gave him something, or has he asked? If he hasn't, I feel like he's going to ask you to like possibly even like hold some money or something like that. I don't know. I feel like there's some money, something about someone's asking somebody for something, or maybe you kind of like helped him, or you gave him a gift or something like that. Or the last scenario, I'm kind of getting like also too like he might be the kind of like he'll give you something because I know like two three I'm playing chess like so I'm gonna give you this and then I know in 2 3 days I'm gonna ask you for something, you know. Okay, well be wary of that. Be wary of them favors. All right, but I would say you definitely got to watch and if you are hanging out with him and let's say another friend or something like that and you know just watch what you say. You need to really watch what you say and what you do around him because he's watching. All right. And I feel like he has some loose lips. All right. Also, on top of that, do you understand me? Queen, shout out to you. I'm smart in many matters, though, baby. You ain't know? Yeah, because it's a hidden agenda. Yeah, that was that four of spades, that like saboteur kind of like from behind the curtain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little bit of something, throwing a little bit of salt in your game or something like that. You know, them type of motherfuckers that like, what's the saying? They throw a rock and hide their hand. That's what that is. You know what I mean? Yeah. In your like as you start to progress, right? Let's say as you become, you know, more successful, or that can just mean anything, like doing what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it. He's gonna have more and more of a problem with you. You should know that. You should know it. Let's see here. Whoops, went too far. Yeah, with friends like that, you don't need enemies. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, Ultra Instinct says, "I see you." And Monica, thank you very very much. It says if you got to do all that, it's already bad. Exactly. You know what it's like to me. If you're gonna do that, or once you just kind of start having this feeling, it's like the way I like to put it. My example is just it's like finding one roach. If you find one, mm, all right. I'm sure you do, Krabby Patty. She says like, okay, I know how to deal with this now. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. Uh, I know, like me as a Sag, it would just be fucking off with your head, right? But you can play chess, and I know you're a Krabby Patty, so like letting go is not your strong point. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost to the point like I wouldn't even have this motherfucker around. Like, what is the point of you even being here? Like, what point are you serving? Right? So, okay, PG, what is your question? Once again, thank you, Monica. Let me give you some hearts, Monica. Oh shit, there was somebody else in there too. Oh wow, at 10:50. Oh shit, I didn't see this. Monica, you must have another question. And then there's one for Phyllis here too. So I got both of you. I'm just seeing this now. This is why I say, like, please, if you do, you know, some donation, for reading and stuff, just let me know, because that way I can, because it might be a second before I check the phone. I don't want you waiting any longer than it has to be. It was one of those things I had to make sure of before I went off. Oh, I get it. You know, that's kind of how I am too. Like I like to, I want to know I'm justified before I pull the trigger, before I just fucking flat blast your ass. You know what I'm saying? Before I air condition your ass. Like I want to know that you actually do deserve it and that I don't. Cause I flew off the handle before, and then like I find out other shit and I feel like an asshole. You know, I don't like doing that shit. Yes, thank you, Monica. Thank you, Monica. Did you have another question? Well, first of all, I guess I told PG. I don't know if you mind waiting. You know what? That deserves a break. Quick little break. Hold on. Just a quick little commercial. Chop it up, break, and we're gonna jump right back into this shit. I don't. You don't mind? Okay. Okay. Yo, PG, what is your question? Thought you was going to bed, PG. Now look at you. Hey, well, thank you. 1,000-fold to you. Return 1,000-fold. Why stop at 1,000? 10,000-fold to you, Monica. It's a little fun ass. All right. Now let me just take a quick break here, and then just jump right back into this. After you two, I'm probably gonna end up getting the hell up off here. So if you want some of this good, some of this good juju, like now's the time. It's funny because I think that's if you want to make like donations come, just like want to get off the live, or because for whatever reason, like I'm hungry as shit right now. But yeah, so your phone died. Mm, you should charge it. I think you should charge it. I'm gonna do a video on Orisha personalities, right? I think that's very interesting. Yes, we are all of the Orishas, but you will notice that one is like oftentimes, maybe one or two, but one is often more pronounced with you. I find that fascinating. Almost like zodiac signs and shit, you know? Yes, PG. You need to give me that question, mama. Wait till y'all see my Halloween costume. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna put you up on the wall right now because as soon as I get done with this, we're jumping right into you. Pause, PG. I want to know, does Johnny? I want to know, how does Johnny see me? Is this the Virgo again? Are you from before, or is this another gentleman? Phyllis is out there doing it, huh? Because you asked me about a Virgo. I remember that. Do you remember that? Or are you checking to see if that's changed now? Hmm. Hmm. You stuck on that mud, huh? Huh, PG? Yeah, you stuck on that mud. Um, if not tomorrow, Little Young, he asked when's the next time I'm gonna be live. If not tomorrow, it's probably gonna be tomorrow because Tuesday I'm gonna take my granddaughter to some Halloween shit. Hmm. Yeah, he's pulling your strings there. I see, huh? Hitting you with the hot and cold. Part of that's some Virgo shit, though. You know that we're talking about personality types. Part of that's that Virgo shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like Virgos, they're just not fucking affectionate. Like a lot. Like maybe they have their times and shit like that, but they're just not fucking like affectionate. They have their ways of showing affection, but if that doesn't match your way, it can come off as like, um, you know, a little different. But if you understand them, then you understand them. That's cool. Maybe Friday. All right. Well, maybe I might be. I can't make any promises on that, but I'm gonna be going live probably more often this week than I usually would. But I'll be back tomorrow with another piece of information related to. I feel like he sends me sexual energy. Okay, that's what PG is saying. I'm not saying it, but PG is saying that. You know what I mean? And so what, prophetess? What if it is a Chippendales outfit? God damn it! What if it is? I'm going to a. I'm going to two costume parties this week. Yeah. So. Yeah. I will be half naked at both. You know me, that Shango energy. I noticed about the Shango energy. It's like it's funny when I was talking about the Orisha personalities, things like that. I'm gonna probably do like a little video on that, just speaking kind of more on that. But like I've noticed this throughout my life. Though now that I look back and I see, and look at certain situations and things, it's like them old goon niggas do not like us Shango niggas, and I get it too. I wouldn't either. Because yeah, I mean shit. What's the point of having a Lamborghini if you don't take it out once in a while? You know what I'm saying? DJ said, "Make them send you that money." Yeah, cat daddy. What's it say? It's crazy because I feel a couple connection and it's driving me. A couple connection. All right. I mean, you've been dealing with this dude for a minute, right? We're gonna get into your reading though right now. Yeah, you sent him back that fucking cha-ching, that cha-ching sound, Phyllis. Every time you start getting that, like, oh my God, like that sexual feeling and shit, you send them back the cha-ching sound. You know what I mean? In your mind, like send them your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Does he like your feet? I didn't say a couple connection. Yeah, you did. Want me to put you on blast? I will. Or did you mean you feel a couple connections? I'm about to put you on blast, fellas, just because. Yeah. Phyllis, I'd like you to read this out loud to the class. Because I feel a couple connection and it's driving me crazy. Now, how would you interpret that? Okay. Oh, damn, I just lost the question again. Virgo. Okay, well, I know the question. So, all right. Okay. So step up to the Shangoran altar, would you? Go ahead and make use of these pillows on the ground here. Okay. I know the knees ain't what they used to be, but believe me, we got the best pillows in town. All right. Go ahead and just gaze at the eye. Take a nice, relaxing, deep breath in all the way to the top. Hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and release it. Releasing any tension, any mental chatter, because your mind's opening right now to whatever message needs to come through for you. All right. Hold on, just reset this real quick. All right. Here we go. I'm getting to him through you, PG. Okay. One more time. All right. Thank you. One little shuffle and a cut. I got to cut you. Okay. I'm doing a 7-card spread. Okay, I got your cards. You ready for this, Phyllis? His feelings for you have definitely changed. Okay. To the positive. All right. He's definitely, he's definitely. Let me show you some of your cards. Okay. He is in his own Virgo-y way. Okay. He's had a change of heart for you to the positive. So what I'm seeing is there's an emotional attachment that is like forming and growing, probably in the way you want, because that's why you keep asking about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? However, I think I might have brought this up to you before, but there's something like he still hasn't told you yet. There's like a secret or something. Like he's got some secrets, all right? Something that he hasn't shared with you yet. Okay, something there's something in the closet there, right? I mean, everybody got their secrets in a way, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's coming up for a reason, and I think his freakiness, okay, he wants to take that to another level, also. Like, keep pushing the envelope. I feel like he's also the kind of guy that keep pushing the envelope. All right, and that's this. A lot of times this card can mean like an abrupt cutoff, but I'm not getting that here. This is something else. But this is definitely having something to do with the physical, him wanting to take shit to another level. So he might want to have you hog tied and put you on a sex swing or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, this represents him. It's also an earth sign, you know, but like he is being represented also as this king of diamonds. He's looking at all of this right now. All right. You know what? Your relationship is going to go to the next level. He does have an immature side to him though, too. All right. What I forgot, I think you're a Capricorn, aren't you, PG? This is also being represented by him though. So this is kind of like what is, I don't want to say making it seem like it's taking long, because sometimes things just have their natural course, you know. Sometimes y'all ladies got to slow the fuck down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Quit trying to like clamp us down so fast, you know what I mean? Like it's, but yeah, he has this side to him as well. This is the other side of that king, all right? Just that jack of diamonds. But this is kind of like the meat and potatoes of what your question is and where it's going here. We're both earth signs, yeah. I figured that. See that? That's going, the relationship is going to go to the next level. And it's, but let me say this, okay, PG, it's going to go in its own time. All right. So this guy is not stupid. He does. He knows how to, like, you know, keep you on your toes and shit, which he's doing, which is working, which is what I've been saying. When I said you ladies got to be kept on your toes, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But you eat it up like catnip. All right, which you're doing right now. All right. So yeah, he's definitely, the relationship is going to definitely go to another level, a positive level. Okay. So I don't suppose you guys are exclusive right now. You guys are just dating still. Smart man. I think I think you should date at least for like a year before you get into any type of commitment. I know sometimes things kind of take its own shape, take its own form and stuff like that, but yeah. Yes, I don't know what yes is for, but whatever it is, okay. So the Ten of Hearts represents going to the next level of something, right? So if you're just dating, then it becomes more exclusive. If you're more exclusive, then it's also like, okay, maybe talking about, hey, let's get a place together, or you move in with me, or I move in with you, or whatever. Something that represents the next level, the next stage of that, right? From there, if you're already living together, then the next stage would be something like marriage or some shit. Well, we aren't dating. Okay, well then it's, you guys are gonna start dating. Okay. He has this nine of clubs. Well, I don't want to say. I guess it is him too, but yeah, he's taking his time. I don't. You know what? I don't like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your motherfucking time, OG. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that go. They're in the talking phase. That's been a long ass fucking phase, but yeah, he's gonna want to see what them. Okay, I need to ask you. Have y'all have been intimate already though, right? Or are you just talking? I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going cuckoo. Oh yeah, you guys. Okay, well then the next stage would be you gonna get them cheeks. You know what this represents? Don't throw your back out, OG. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going there. It's going there. So yeah, that's how he feels though. But he's starting to be like, okay, you know, he's definitely gonna take his time though. He's been through a lot of rodeos, so he just take his time. Whoever blows themselves out the water, hey, that's what it was meant to be. Best of luck to you. You know, whoever can hang with my thorough process screening process, you know, you might get into certain levels of heaven there. You know what I'm saying? Get certain levels of treasure, unlock certain, get some certain coins like in a video game, you know. Just talking for now. Yeah, you about to get them clapped. I think you want them clapped, to be honest. I mean, I know you want them clapped. They need to get active. That's what you've been thinking to yourself. Like these cheeks, they need to be clapped. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's going to the next level. All right. I think he's at the stage though too, like he needs or he would like an emotional connection to be able to like fully let his freak fest out on you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put this up there, DJ. You a fool for this, but it's true. uh, talking. Ask him if he ever wanted a threesome. That should speed it up. Yeah, you know. I mean, do you like? I'm not gonna wait for your answer, but like, do you like, put some sexual innuendo, put some spice in that shit? You know what I'm saying? Or do you just like? 'Cause Capricorns, they can be freaky too. You know what I'm saying? But it is rodeo time. At the rodeo show. He's into BDSM. Well, okay. What was I telling you? Hog tie sex swing. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah, you're gonna be at the clack, clack, clack. Uh, we are freaking. Well, whatever. Like, it's gonna happen, okay? Monica, where's Queen Monica at? Look at them happy faces too. When I told you, man, you can already. Can you hear the sound of the clap from your cheeks? I think you can. Huh? You can right now, and feel the sensation. You know how the waves, the ripple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It's gonna happen. He's a dom. He's a dom, like myself. Okay. So you're about to be able to get filthy. You're about to unleash that filthy little goat. All right. Yeah. You've been waiting for him to land that plane, huh? Well, let's see that dom action then, motherfucker. Shit. I'm trying to see what it do. Yeah, ropes and handcuffs. There you go. Yeah, it's happening. It's definitely happening. It's gonna be happening soon. All right, you finally gonna get your little wish, okay? Genie's gonna come out and throw your ass all over the place. So, Ms. Monica, go ahead and let me know your question that I can assist you with. And thank you again for that wonderful gift to PG. That was awesome. I got the best goddesses on YouTube in the chat. Hands down, it cannot be debated. Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be scared, Phyllis. Get down where you get mad at. You know what I'm saying? You won't regret it. I don't think you'll regret it. 304, make sure you know what you want and be very honest about your boundaries. Learn everything you can about BDSM. Okay, let's get you up here. Let's see. All right. So, oh wow, that sucks. That's got to be the worst. Not the worst, but you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom has that, and an aunt has that too. All right. Let me just do a reset. And after this question, folks, we will be concluding. And we're already 2 hours. Yeah, learn your safe words. You're going to have all that established. That's why you got to have that talk in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not be able to do too much talking when it comes time to it, you know? Okay. One more shuffle. Get PG's energy off these cards. Her and her freaky Virgo. All right. So go ahead and just go ahead and gaze at the eye one more time in a nice, relaxed way. As you're gazing at it, you can even start to feel yourself relaxing even more. Go ahead and just take a nice, relaxing breath in all the way to the top. That's right. And when you're there, just hold it for three, two, one. And go ahead and just release that. Once again, releasing any other tension, any other stresses, any other mental chatter. Opening your mind for whatever message needs to come through for you. Okay. I had to look you in your eye, Monica, for this one. I'm getting that it also like in the last 10 months, like it never really, really goes away. It's like it's just kind of like one of them dials, like it goes to max to like maybe and it starts to kind of subside, but it's still, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you missed all the good stuff, Atir. Atir be killing it with the AI, yo. I'm gonna go to those sites that you dropped. Yo, let me focus now one more time. Hold on. It gives a head in the cloud feeling. Okay. And action. Okay. I do have to, my little disclaimer, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, you know. Hmm. Does your father have vertigo or had? I don't know if he's still with us or not. Okay, usually these cards would kind of indicate more of a no. Why am I getting that it's like some of this also seemed to, I get this feeling like some of this also started around the time of either a relationship starting or ending. Okay, but let me just show you the cards that I have here. I just want, hold on. There's something here that's bothering me. Okay. My other question to you would be, do you have somebody at work that doesn't like you, that's a man, like either a manager or somebody? I'm kind of getting that here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what this has to do with it, but it's as if someone like, to put it in a simple way, like shot bad energy at you or something like that. People don't have to light candles and cut up chickens to, cast spells, if you will. But just hold on a second here. Okay, this is coming through. I don't know. Just I don't know why I also feel like and I don't know what this shit has to do with anything, but something about I don't know if you was applying for other positions like recently or within the last few months. Also, too, I have no idea what this has to do with this question. This is just some things coming through. You're sure that there's one that's not feeling you, okay? Because I'm feeling something from. It's either somebody from work. I know this is like a wide spectrum. It's either somebody from work, and it feels like either a manager or a boss, or this could be also like generational, like from your father's side as well. Okay. I feel that there's also like somehow this is also connected to a I don't know what this is, but it's like something that is repressed. Like you're not gonna know what this is off the top of your head. Okay. It's definitely something that has been, and like I said, it also could have its origin from somewhere in your lineage or something. Manager for sure, huh? But I'm not working for you as of the 8th of October. Yeah. Well, for some reason that came up too. So like I would be like, I don't know if you do any type of divination or you do anything like that, but I would kind of look into that because the bottom line I want to tell you is like I feel like this person like really had like, he sent you some bad intentions. Now sometimes these bad intentions can manifest as either some type of physical issue or something like that. Did. Okay, yeah. Did got away from him. Yeah. I don't think he was too happy about that. And that's actually the first card that shows up here. You know, the first card. Now, I'm not trying to say okay, but essentially though, what you asked about was will you have relief in the next 10 months? And I am getting yes. I feel like in your own way, you're gonna find some way to either neutralize, the vertigo or find you're gonna something is gonna there's gonna be like a recovery. Okay, let me show you why I say that. You got the four. This is rest, recovery, recuperation, regeneration. Stuff like that. So this is also for that. That's what this is meaning here. A lot of times this is not a positive card, but that's why I'm telling you that I do see that the recovery that you are asking about and the relief is going to come from that. Have you not been sleeping well? For some reason, I got this shot of you like in bed and and like even in bed, the shit's spinning, like the room is spinning. So I'm inclined to believe that like your rest has also been kind of like disrupted by this as well. The last and final card though is also it does go with this because this 10 of diamonds is a very powerful card. The 4 and the 10 together let me know like you're going to be good. You may want to even do an assessment. uh, Dietary. Did you start eating some things? I feel honestly though that one of the cause it could be a mixture of different causes, right? Like you get a few different things together and it creates this perfect storm, i.e., the vertigo, right? But all physical issues do have an emotional component to it. I feel like there was something that was either repressed or not dealt with, and or kind of passed down too. I do strongly feel though, if you have contact with your father, I don't know if he's, like I said, I don't know the situation with that. You want to look into that as well. Ask him. Do you know of anybody on your side who has vertigo? All right, but yeah, there's something definitely here hidden. As of right now, it's hidden, which to me, it's coming through as something like something that you repressed, and then around 10 months ago, I would say even maybe 11 or 12 months ago, something had happened which kind of started it to to kind of like activate, and then next thing you know, like, you experience yourself getting Virgo. Not well at all. Okay, yeah. That's going to be something very important here. I don't know what you have done as far as looked around, like, maybe some, what's the word for it? Naturopathic options. Okay. You may want to look into, have, I don't know if you have, okay, and even if you have, then you have to experiment. You got to kind of try it out and see how it goes, give it a run, you know. But I just heard right now like a naturopathic, like I seen like some herbs or something like that that can help. I didn't say it's like gonna totally cure it or whatever, but it's at least gonna make it to, because I keep getting, they keep saying how your sleep is like really important right now. So if your sleep is getting disrupted, it's like, and it just kind of leads me to back once again to like whoever this person was, um, they really did not like you. I just keep getting like, and at the time that like kind of like they sent you something, if you will, you were like kind of open to it, or vulnerable to it, if you will, Yes, ask your father about that too. But I would suggest to look into some naturopathic cures, or yeah, naturopathic remedies or cures for vertigo. Okay, and of course, be sure to let me know like what's been going on. But whatever happens and however it happens, I want you to know that I'm seeing right here that you are going to be, you're going to make a recovery, right? Now, the question is, how much is it going to be, like a full recovery? I'm leaning more to that side, you know. A full recovery is just you just don't got the shit no more, right? A partial recovery could be at least when you're not having a Virgo spell, you're not having anything. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's obviously not as cool as having a full recovery, but okay, cool. Yeah, look into that. Look into that. Spirit's saying go that way. There's some type of herb that it's either going to help abolish it or it's going to really help to minimize it. Okay? It'll give you some form of a like control, because right now I feel like you're just like fuck. If if I'm gonna step into your body, I feel like I'm at the mercy of this shit, and it's like it has its way with me. It's either and it wants to come on strong, it comes on strong, and sometimes it's not strong. It's kind of just in the background, but it's still this feeling. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Mama. I wish you nothing but the best, optimum health to you now. Okay, you're on your way. I don't co-sign with any of these. Like it's just a death, like it's some type of a death sentence. Like, well, I'm just stuck with it. Like I just no. Like you can you can alter that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and be sure to let me know. Yeah, I hope I want to see you. I'm gonna see you in my mind's eye, like just being completely rid of that shit, being like 100. You know, But one thing they were telling me was like about the sleep part, how that's another reason why, besides just vertigo sucks in and of itself, but the sleep part is very important. I was like shown like she needs her sleep. For some reason, also getting more sleep is going to somehow help with this. You know what I'm saying? We have someone here. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't co-sign this. But someone says, Summer Westfall says, your ears are backed up due to climate changes and poor air. Yeah. And I owe you a call from R. Yeah, exactly. You do. I know. I don't expect y'all to like really, keep me in the loop because I know how life goes. But yeah. And a part of this recovery may also be your relocation. It may be time to get the fuck up out of there, you know? So yeah. Summer, do you suffer from it as well? Now you might want to look. Just to be fair, Monica, go ahead and I would look at both, like naturopathic and like medical. The reason why I kind of put more naturopathic on there is because I've noticed like a lot of these medications, you're like trading in symptoms for something else. Like, um, do you have excessive sweating in your armpits? Take this pill. It'll stop your excessive sweating, but it'll fuck up your kidneys. So it's like, do you want to trade your kidneys for your sweaty pits? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of that with medicines, but just, you know, look into that. I had vertigo for over a year. I couldn't drive. That sucks. Blackout at work? Damn, bro. Absolutely, Monica. All right, well, I'm going to get up out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you who has joined, who has kicked it with me all this time. And definitely want to thank Monica for your generosity and everyone who's gotten a reading today. And like I said, more than likely, we'll be back tomorrow. I can't make a promise on that, though. But yeah, so thank you again. Once again, optimum health to you, Monica. Summer Westfall. It's your inner ear space. You will feel water behind ears. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with the ears because the ears are what your ears canals are what give you your balance. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyways, we're up out of here, and don't forget to join the Veil group rituals. Slots are filling up fast. Okay. We have 15 slots available. I just checked the thing, paper. I think we may have 7 or 8 left. I got to count. I do another recount. But yeah, just in this time, we already had another slot fill up. So if you want to get in and want to make the changes that you really, really want to make on a deep DNA level and have the assistance of La Santa Muerte and, of course, the Bawon Samedi, then this is the ritual for you. Going down on Halloween, and the doors will close on October 28th. So if we don't sell out by the 28th, the doors will close on the 28th. So not a lot of time. See you possibly tomorrow or whenever I do see you.